Many people always say this land has a C of O, but very few people actually understand what a C of O is. And on today's video, I want to tell you what a C of O is. So whenever you're saying this land has a C of O, you're going to say it with more understanding. All right, so what is a C of O? A C of O simply is a certificate of occupancy. All right, this is a legal document issued to you by the federal government to lease a plot of land to you to use, to occupy, to own for a period of 99 years. All right, so a C of O is that document that when a person wants to buy a land for the first time, a virgin land, he goes to the government and declares his intention that he wants to buy this land, and then when he has paid for it, the government issues him a certificate of occupancy, giving him the right to fully occupy, to own, to even sell that land if need be when he wants to sell that land to another person. All right, so this is what a C of O actually means. When next you're talking about a C of O, now you know what a C of O is. All right, so now what are the elements you can find in a C of O? All right, so when you're issued a C of O, how do you know an original C of O from one that is not original? So here are a few elements you can check in that C of O to see if these things are there, then this C of O is actually an original one. So the first thing you need to check out for in the C of O is the name of the owner of that property. All right, so the name of the owner of the property should be in that C of O. Then the next element to check out for is the location of the property. It should be in the C of O. Where that property is located, it should be in the C of O. Then the next thing you need to check out for is the purpose of the C of O. It's going to be stated there. The duration of that C of O, which is 99 years, usually 99 years, and can be renewed, should be in the C of O. The file number of that C of O should be there. This is what you use to go and check for its genuinity, if it has been registered at the Ministry of Lands in where you're buying that land from. And then the signature of the person issuing out that C of O should also be in that C of O. Right, so these few things now you can check in a C of O when you see one, and to know if the C of O is genuine. All right, and some people usually ask, who issues a C of O? All right, so according to the Land Use Act of 1978, all lands belong to the federal government, held in trust by the governor of that state. So it is the federal government or the state government that issues a C of O, because all land belongs to them. So when you go to them to buy a land, they're going to be giving you a C of O. All right, so it is the government that issues a C of O. All right, so with this, I've come to the end of this video. If you found it very helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. So whenever I post more informative videos like this, you're going to be aware of them. All right, see you in the next one.